What is going on, guys? It is Wrestlemania here, back with another video. With the Royal Rumble behind and the Elimination Chamber coming up, people are eager to see what will be the big matches at Wrestlemania 33. Keep in mind that everyone has their own ideas on what will happen, but unless you see the match listed at WWE.com, don't bet on anything. So let's get straight into it with the only confirmed match being Brock Lesnar vs Goldberg. Following months of speculation, Goldberg and Lesnar was finally confirmed for Mania on this past Monday's edition of Raw. Goldberg finally accepted Lesnar's challenge to another match, and hopefully it won't be another squash. Since Goldberg is facing Owens at Fastlane, it's widely believed that Goldberg will come out on top and become the new Universal Champion, leading to the title being put on the line for Mania. As for who wins, my money's on Lesnar, getting his own back at Goldberg for all the squashes. The matches would just be too predictable otherwise. Number 2. The Big Show vs Shaquille O'Neal. The Big Show and Shaq have had a rivalry since Shaquille O'Neal appeared as the guest general manager on Monday Night Raw way back in July 2009, getting into a dust-up with the Big Show. The Shaq attack also surprised fans at WrestleMania 32 when he entered the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, confronting Show before they were both eliminated. Since then, there have been many rumors of a Mania showdown, including a tweet by the Big Show that he's preparing to fight Shaq. This battle of the big men could be a lot of and give WrestleMania the celebrity crossover appeal Vince is always looking for. Number 3. Randy Orton vs Bray Wyatt. Of course, many of you know that Randy Orton won this year's Royal Rumble, earning a title shot for WrestleMania. But don't count on seeing Orton vs Cena Part 329. Instead, watch for the culmination of Orton's program with the Wyatt family to take place on the grandest stage of them all. As we've said before, unless you see Orton sporting a beard that you could hide a grizzly bear inside, chances are that he's not a permanent member of the Wyatt clan. Also, don't be surprised to see Bray Wyatt win the WWE Championship at the Elimination Chamber, then feign shock when Orton challenges him for the belt. Number 4. Seth Rollins vs Triple H. This is a match seemingly written in stone, but as wrestling has shown, the injury bug can kill even the best laid plans. While the showcase of the Immortals is still 2 months out, early reports have it that Seth has another knee injury and may be out for some time. Some have speculated Rollins' Shield teammates Dean Ambrose or Roman Reigns might step in, but it's just too early to say. If Rollins' injury isn't as bad as believed, expect him to fight Samoa Joe, possibly at Fastlane, before getting his hands on Hunter at Mania. Number 5. Shane McMahon vs Triple H. Of course, the likelihood of Seth being 100% for Mania is slim, and the WWE would be smart not to build up something that isn't 100%. We therefore could see Shane McMahon vs Triple H. As Triple H is a WWE executive married to Stephanie McMahon, who is currently running Raw, Shane currently runs SmackDown, and the WWE has been building a ratings war and animosity between the two brands on screen. And at the same time, there's also been real life heat between the two sides of the McMahon clan, so it makes plenty of sense to have Shane vs Triple H at Mania. In fact, there's a poll on WWE.com on who you would like Shane to meet at Mania. One of those choices, and highest voted as of now, is Triple H. Number 6. Charlotte vs Lita. While there's talk of a fatal 4-way between the Raw Women's Champion Charlotte, Nia Jax, Sasha Banks and Bayley, there are also rumors circulating that WWE is reaching out to WWE legends such as Lita and Trish Stratus. It doesn't seem a stretch that Charlotte's undefeated streak at pay-per-views will continue until WrestleMania, making a match against Lita or Trish and the Queen of the WWE into even more of a dream match. Number 7. Chris Jericho vs Kevin Owens. As we've noted in previous videos, Kevin Owens is getting a fantastic boost thanks to his pairing with Chris Jericho. While it's inevitable that the two will break up leading to a feud, there's still a lot of life left in their partnership. However, don't rule the WWE out from jumping the gun just to get a big match for WrestleMania 33. Number 8. The Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. This seems to be a yearly tradition as of lately and mostly involves some of the NXT roster and general leftovers from both Raw and SmackDown. But I want you to comment down below on who do you think will be in the match. Number 9. A 6-man ladder match between Ambrose, Corbin, The Miz, Dolph Ziggler, Luke Harper and Apollo Crews. There have now been 2 consecutive Manias where we've had a ladder match for the Intercontinental Championship. Could we now see a third? If so, all the wrestlers mentioned seem to be the best pick out of the mid-card. But who knows, this could be the first year where we haven't got a ladder match and just a simple one-on-one. Number 10. Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows vs Enzo Amore and Big Cass. Now that Cesaro and Sheamus are back on the outs, please no more best of 7 series, it's time for the Raw Tag Team Champions to find a fresh set of challengers. Look no further than Enzo and Kaz, who are both ready to step out of being the fun guys to cut hilarious promos and get a big pop, to being the fun guys that cut hilarious promos, get a big pop, and hold the tag team straps. Number 11. Neville vs Jack Gallagher. Jack Gallagher's appearance at the Rumble won over some new fans with his umbrella-wielding antics, so he could be a fun opponent for Neville, assuming the king of cruiserweights is done with feuding with Rich Swann. Number 12. John Cena vs AJ Styles. Somehow it's going to be possible to see a proper rematch between the two as a grudge match rather than a championship match. Hey, it could happen. Number 13. Undertaker vs Roman Reigns. We're confident that Taker will make his annual appearance, but right now it's a Scooby-Doo WrestleMania mystery as to whose opponent will be. There was talk of John Cena, and while current talk is that the match was scrapped, don't rule it out completely. But since the Rumble, there's been much speculation over a potential match between Reigns and The Undertaker. You might recall that the Rumble, Reigns eliminated Taker and mumbled the words, "This is my yard." Is this a stupid way to start a Mania feud? Yes it is. But hopefully Vince heard the echo of boos at the Rumble and is thinking twice about setting up this match. But if Reigns is out, who else would be left for Taker? Strowman? Number 14. Braun Strowman vs... I don't know. Rumors continue to abound that Vince McMahon abandoned his plans for an Undertaker vs Strowman match at WrestleMania. Strowman's monster push continued at the Rumble, both in the match and his assault on Roman Reigns. This would be a good brawl between the two men, but it would likely put a damper on Strowman's push, as it's hard to imagine the WWE putting Strowman over Reigns, especially at WrestleMania. However, Strowman could get a consolation prize in the form of a win at the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, although given what it's meant for the prior winners like Cesaro and Baron Corbin, it might be more of a booby prize. Still, as of yet, there is no word on who he could likely face at Mania. Well guys, that's all the predictions that I have today, but everyone in the company will be looking for that big WrestleMania pay-per-view bonus check, but not everyone will make the cut. What matches and or superstars have we forgotten? Be sure to mention them in the comment section below, like the video, and if you haven't already, subscribe to Wrestlemania so you don't miss out on any of the videos. And I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.